Once upon a time, there was a curious little boy named Mason who had trouble falling asleep at night. But on this particular evening, something magical happened. As he snuggled under his ocean-themed blanket, his bedroom window began to sparkle with an enchanting blue light. Mason rubbed his eyes, not quite believing what he saw. The light grew stronger, and suddenly, his room transformed into a vast underwater world. His bed had become a magical submarine, and he found himself floating in the most beautiful coral reef he'd ever seen. "Wow!" Mason gasped, his eyes wide with wonder. Schools of colorful fish swirled around him like confetti in the water. A friendly-looking sea turtle named Timmy appeared, waving his flipper. "Hello there, Mason! Would you like a tour of our underwater kingdom?" Without hesitation, Mason nodded eagerly. Timmy led him through amazing coral formations that looked like underwater castles. They came across a shy octopus named Oliver, who was trying to hide behind some coral, changing colors from purple to pink to orange. "Don't be scared, Oliver," Mason called out softly. "I'd love to be your friend." Slowly, Oliver emerged, showing Mason how he could squeeze through the tiniest spaces between rocks. Mason was amazed. As they ventured deeper, they discovered a group of clownfish playing hide-and-seek in their anemone home. "Just like Finding Nemo," Mason whispered excitedly. The little fish invited him to join their game, and soon Mason was having the time of his life. But then, they heard a distant cry for help. It was coming from behind a large coral formation. Mason, Timmy, and Oliver rushed to investigate. They found a small dolphin tangled in an old fishing net. "We have to help," Mason declared. Working together with his new friends, they carefully freed the grateful dolphin. The dolphin did a happy flip in the water and clicked a cheerful "thank you." As a reward for their bravery, the dolphin led them to a secret underwater cave filled with glowing plankton. It was like swimming through stars. Mason had never seen anything so beautiful in his life. But then, Timmy the turtle noticed the time. "Mason, it's getting late. We should get you back home." Mason felt a little sad but knew it was time to go. His new friends escorted him back to his magical submarine bed. As the underwater world began to fade, Mason heard all his new friends calling goodbye. "Come back soon, Mason," they chorused. When he opened his eyes, he was back in his bedroom, tucked safely under his ocean-themed blanket. From that night on, Mason never had trouble falling asleep again. He knew that wonderful adventures awaited him in his dreams, where his friends in the coral reef would always be ready for another exciting journey. And sometimes, if he listened carefully, he could hear the distant sound of waves and dolphin clicks, reminding him that magic exists in the most unexpected places.